I'm here with Phil Calvert. We're talking about entrepreneurship in Canada, getting some great ideas. So, Phil, why don't you just give us a quick background on who you are and why you got interested in entrepreneurship, why Nova Scotia, and what excites you about the movement?
So I'm the founder of a company called Calvert Events. We produce events for mainly entrepreneurs across Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and PEI. We produce one-day events that help entrepreneurs learn, educate, motivate, and be inspired. Launched the business 3 years ago, and just having a great time helping motivate and educate entrepreneurs.
And in terms of this space then of educating entrepreneurs, I guess are you then more sort of targeting like the youth movement, or are you even looking at educating, maybe people who are losing their jobs but have a really great skill set and want to figure out how to get into the entrepreneurial space? So what's your focus there?
Probably a little bit of both. We really try to focus on companies and entrepreneurs that are in their first 5 years of business. We're really trying to develop a mentor network and helping to get entrepreneurs here in the region to collaborate and work together to really learn from each other and to foster growth through that. Yeah.
Amazing, yeah. And that idea of sharing knowledge and expertise, we think is really critical. As we're learning today, entrepreneurs taking the time to reinvest in their community. So I think that's fantastic. So the next thing that we like to focus on is we want to know, I mean, you're in conferences, you're meeting entrepreneurs all the time. Are you seeing any common challenges that entrepreneurs are facing that you think there are some creative solutions that we could bring to the table, either in Nova Scotia or Canada-wide?
Well, I think here there sometimes seems to be a little bit of a lack of cooperation. Like a lot of entrepreneurs tend to be out on their own, doing their own thing, and don't always have the network, the support network that they really need. So I think a lot of entrepreneurs go through the similar challenges, whether it's finance driven or employee driven. And if we can kind of learn from each other's mistakes, I think it could really benefit. So really trying to encourage entrepreneurs to mentor each other, particularly the ones that have made it, and try to learn from some of those challenges. We're just a small region. We have 700,000 people in the province here, and we're competing globally. So we really need to work together as opposed to all working independently.
No, absolutely. And do you think that there's maybe then a role, because I understand like locally you're getting engaged, local communities, I mean that's exciting stuff. Is there a way that Startup Canada can then perhaps lend a hand by bringing some of the national mentoring and expertise to the region through online or through events like these town halls? And do you think that that's something that would add value to try to connect regions together with their expertise across the country?
Oh, for sure. Like in our business, we originally started and did 5 cities across Atlantic Canada with our events. We're getting ready to break into Newfoundland as well as into the Ontario market. So we're going to be trying to do that same exact thing with getting entrepreneurs from other regions to come into the Atlantic region and vice versa, taking Atlantic Canadian entrepreneurs and building trade networks, particularly with social media and those aspects today. Like I'm on the phone or on Facebook and whatnot with entrepreneurs right across North America on a pretty much a daily basis, and I'm getting leads and contacts and mentorship from them with technology today. So I think very much so if Startup Canada can be involved with that process of creating almost trade links, but almost the same thing from a mentorship level from entrepreneurs from right across the region and right across the country and maybe even globally.
Well, that sounds great. So thank you very much for the interview. Really appreciate that. Knocked it out of the park. Great.